So today we're going to be teaching you how to get another skateboarding obstacle, quite possibly for free. And yes, we are a ramp building company. Yes, we do sell boxes and rails. And if you're wondering to yourself, well, why are they giving away products that they sell? Why are they showing us how to build something that might actually cut into their sales? It's because we're all skateboarders that work here. The owner, Cory, he is a skateboarder. And we are fully aware that not everyone can afford to buy some of our products. And if you have any sort of like handy ability, or you want to just do like a fun project with your friends, this is a way that you can get the rail in the box. And the quality of it isn't going to be as long lasting and as, perfect as the stuff that we sell. This stuff will get you by. You will be able to learn how to skate and do certain tricks on these obstacles. And at the end of the day, we just kind of want everyone to be able to skate. So today we are going to be doing how to get a flat bar for free, or at the very least, extremely, extremely cheaply. Because I think it is just as important of an obstacle as a box to have a rail. Rail skating is, in my opinion, the most fun skating, and it's kind of like the hot thing to skate right now. So if you can get a rail for free, I'm sure you'd be as psyched as I would. The other cool thing about this is, depending on what you find, it's pretty easy to make it the length you want, depending on the materials. So starting now, we have Cory's here. He's looking on offer up for some PVC pipe. Yep. PVC pipe is like basically just like a hard plastic, and it surprisingly grinds super well. When I was growing up, they had to redo all the water lines, so it all went above ground in PVC pipes, and that's literally where I learned how to 50-50, and it went for miles, where I'd ride off the curb and just sit on a 50-50 forever. So is it the perfect grind? No. Does it grind as good as metal? No. Is it as consistent as metal? No. Will it last as long as metal? No. But is it free? It can be. So that's what we're going to do.
Yeah. Yeah, and the nice thing about PVC is like there are different grades of it. Some are harder than others. I think the black one, which is like ABS, is usually pretty strong, pretty thick. The white stuff is usually more brittle. So there's like different types. I'm not an expert in PVC by any means, but that's something to keep in mind. Like, say you find somebody who has like, maybe they're a contractor and they have a bunch of leftover PVC and they're like, hey, come get it. Maybe they're charging a little bit, maybe it's free. I'm finding a few listings of free PVC. And then I was thinking about like, okay, the hard thing about a rail being a DIY build at home type obstacle is that most people, when you hear a rail, you think metal, welding. I don't have a welder. I don't know how to weld, right? So we make a banked bar, which is kind of like a rail. It has two end caps made out of 3/4 ply. And then it basically is like a 1 foot tall triangle, and then it has coping on top. So you can like wally onto it, or you can just skate it like a normal flat bar. So similar concept to that. I want to make a PVC rail where it's got banked sides, but it's even less work. So it's just going to be like 2x6s or 2x8s, sort of as a triangle, and then with that PVC on top, and then we can just drill holes, screw in, and then like you were saying, if we find a big long piece, cool, let's try to make like a long one, or if it's 6 foot, whatever. And then the other nice thing is that you can make it as tall or as low as you want. So I'm pretty confident that we can get this going for close to nothing. Hopefully nothing.
My only issue with having the PVC rail is it doesn't make a sound when you grind it. When you 50-50 it, it's just like, but you still get to learn grinds on it, so it definitely has its benefits.
I don't want this. I want to do something that's like closer to a regular rail, like 2-inch or maybe even 3-inch or maybe even 4, like a big bazooka.
That's what I had growing up, was like a big fat PVC pipe rail.
Yeah. What's this guy got? Oh, free PVC, galvanized, and EVT. All different sizes. Need it gone.
$0. Whoa.
Oh, whoa. He's got all kinds of stuff.
Whoa.
Oh, look at those curve ones.
Can you? Oh, it'd probably be pretty hard to like cut the base to make a curve rail, but what an easy way to do a curve rail.
Yeah, that'd be fun.
So clearly there's options. I almost feel like if you live in like a rural area, or like you're in the suburbs or something like that, you might even have like more chance to get some of this stuff, just because I feel like there's more DIY projects out there. Maybe not, but that's how I feel. I feel like no matter where you are in the States, or maybe even in the world, you could probably find some PVC for free on OfferUp or one of the many other apps. We're just using one app, though. We just use OfferUp.
Craigslist. Let Go. I've never used Let Go. I've heard good things.
Okay, so we just happened to do a little dumpster diving.
Okay, so we're at the Home Depot, and they have this little dumpster back here. and I found a 2x6, so I'm super excited because that'll be the base for this rail. Boom.
Oh, wow. How long is that? Oh, jeez.
Yeah, that's perfect. It's like a 12-footer, so we'll cut it in half, and this will be our sides. Oh, impact.
Shout out the Vans.
Yeah, it's very exciting. I wasn't expecting this to be this easy.
Yeah, right? This is first try. He literally was like, yeah, I want to look in this dumpster real quick. First try, finds the base.
That goes to show that a lot of times, like places you wouldn't think to look, I mean, this is where you would buy the materials to make your own, right?
Yeah.
But it's like, we found what we needed for free in the trash of the place that we should be buying this from.
Yeah.
So keep that in mind.
Dude, one man's trash is another person's flat bar. So the person who we hit up to pick up PVC pipe, we asked if he had any of the black stuff, because that's like the good stuff. We just pulled into this alley. He said, just grab it between his house and the other one. It looks like he has a couple pieces. Where's the black one?
Ooh. Dude, this one's nice.
Oh, how long is that?
Pretty long. It looks like maybe like 9-10 feet.
Ooh.
Yeah, it's like 10 feet. So we got this one.
Little chopper.
And then we got this white one.
Oh, that
The
one's
white one looks
big dirty.
older, so it might be more brittle. I'm just gonna grab both. I'm gonna grab the black one and this one.
Nice. So far, $0. Have the base, have the coping, the PVC. See where it goes from there. It looks like you have one of those trucks with those goofy smokestacks.
the ones that pump out that like black, like.
Yeah, the super aggressive dust for no reason. So is that all we need?
Yeah.
Oh, so we have the rail for free.
Yeah. Okay. So we got our 2x6. It's a little bit of a twisted sister here. If you want to look down the barrel.
Oh yeah, let's see what's going on. Oh, little curve rail.
That's okay. Yeah, we can finesse it.
You get what you pay for. When you don't pay anything,
Yeah.
you pay for it.
We're gonna go for this. It looks like it's like maybe 11 feet. So if we cut it in half and we have our two sides, then what's that, 5.5?
Yep, 5.5.
It'll be around that, which like isn't super long, but it's something. It'll get us going. Part of me
Wants to get another piece and make it that
wants to
long.
get another 2x6. We could probably like rummage through our stuff
Yeah.
and piece something together.
Yeah. I totally agree. Having a longer flat bar like this would actually be super fun. Especially something that we can just like take out, because the cool thing about PVC is it is so lightweight.
Yeah.
It'd be super easy to transport, and I'd love to get some of my friends to skate this thing.
I'm gonna go look around for a little bit.
Okay. So being that I am the construction genius around here and the true brains behind Keen Ramps, I suggested that we get some of the 3x4 thick plywood that we have, and then just double up on that, and then that'll be the other side, so we can actually use the entire length of this PVC rail instead of having to chop it down. So one half will be the 2x6, and the other half will be just some scrap wood that we're going to chop down and try to make relatively the same thickness as the 2x6. And it doesn't matter if it's a little lopsided or off, because it's still going to skate, and that's really all we're trying to do. Like we said, not the Taj Mahal.
Yeah, so this sheet was from our CNC machine. It has a vacuum table that actually like pulls down the material. And I think one day it was like hot or something, and we had a voltage drop, and like our neighbors were tripping the circuit breaker, and it was just one of those chaotic days. And the suction wasn't as strong as it should have been, so the sheet moved, and so it went a little haywire there. So that's why we have some holes. So this is kind of like it's a burner sheet, you know, but for this it's perfect. We'll cut up like 2 strips, 5.5 inches, because that's what a 2x6 is, and that will make our faux 2x6.
There we go. So would it be safe to say that if they can't find 2x6s, you could just find sheets of wood and just kind of chop it up, make it thicker?
Kind of like in the last video that we made the free box, you could find a cover sheet. That cover sheet we used on the box last time was 3/4. So if you find something like that, yeah, you can cut it into strips.
Oh yeah, that'll work.
Do something similar.
Oh, actually, with this idea, you could also make it as tall as you want it.
Yeah.
You could make this thicker and make the rail actually taller. We're gonna make a little guy, which I'm excited for because that sounds really fun to play with. I can't skate though; my ankle's still But Cory can skate, and I'm going to make him do so many tricks.
So many, all the staples.
Nope, impossible 50-50 on a rail.
Yeah, just get bodied again.
Yeah.
Just gonna go like every.
Just kind of stagger them.
Yeah, like every like foot or so. So these are just some scrap 2x6s, but this is gonna kind of show the concept of the rail on a smaller scale. So we're just gonna go like that, and then pretend this is our PVC. It's gonna go right there, and we'll just drill some holes through, go into that 2x4 and this 2x4, and yeah, we'll have like kind of like a little like Wally slappy, kind of like our banked bar, just a mini version
With PVC.
with PVC.
Dang, that actually sounds super fun.
Yeah.
Especially if it's like that low. What a safe thing to play with.
Right? Learn like a
Front crooks.
front crook. Yeah, front crook. Nollie flip front crook.
Yeah, why not? What are you gonna do? Fall 6 inches to the ground and die? We're making it 8 foot.
8 foot.
Is that how long the PVC is?
PVC is longer than that, but our material isn't. Like,
Oh, okay, I see what you're saying.
our
Yeah, yeah.
material was like 10 or 12 maybe, but it got broken off.
Oh, yeah.
Then we have those 3/4 scrap pieces.
That's right, and that only
So
goes
we're just
8.
gonna go 8.
Perfect. Easily make a how-to pole jam video. Because I imagine you can make like some sort of triangle piece of wood and just put the pole jam on one side and then just have it like
Oh, yeah.
a real easy pole jam. Maybe that'll be coming soon. A pole jam where you don't have to ruin the bumper of your car for free.
So I'm kind of tempted to like bevel these edges, because if we do what we were talking about there, it's not. You're gonna basically have like those triangle edges on the ground for support.
Uh-huh.
So it's probably gonna move around a lot.
Oh, I see what you're saying.
If we kind of just like cut that off there and this off here, then it would sit super flat, and you'd have
More surface
like
area.
1.5 1 3/4 surface on both of these 2x6s, digging into the ground, gripping.
Okay, yeah, that sounds good.
So I
Let's
think
do
that's
that.
a better call.
Okay, so we're gonna get a little bit more promo right here. A little tip to keep your rail from sliding around. Yeah, and you could skip this step, but I probably wouldn't. He makes a really good point. It probably would slide around a good bit if it's just like the kind of the corners of it, especially if it's smooth ground that you're setting it up on. Rougher ground, it'll dig in a lot better, but still. Here we go, we're finding the angle.
I think you let go.
Thing's pretty thick. Oh! So with a thicker piece like this, it's gonna be less of a slappy rail, more of a flat bar. But obviously you can do a skinnier piece in the middle and you can really use the slappy side. As you can see, like riding up the side of this might be not ideal. It's not terrible, but you can make it work, but ideally you just get this like a flat bar. So you want a thinner rail if you want the slappy side of it.
Like that. So that's what we want to cut off.
But all the way through.
Yep.
So how do you do that? Skill saw?
Yeah, we're gonna use a skill saw and basically like find that angle and then just run it all the way through. I'm probably gonna use an angle finder.
An angle finder?
Angle finder.
Is that what it's called?
Yeah.
Nuh-uh.
Yeah, seriously.
There's a thing that finds angles called an angle finder? This is news to me. Never are tools named so appropriately. They're usually called like a speed square, and it's just a freaking triangle. Like it's just super misleading.
Hope we can find it.
You need an angle finder.
Yeah. I'm just gonna kind of eyeball this.
Yeah, no angle finder, so we're just gonna...
We're gonna find our own angle.
Most likely how the person who's gonna build this with you is gonna do it.
Yeah, they're probably not gonna have an angle finder. So you basically just kind of stare down the barrel. It looks like we have, there's our angle right there. 30 degrees. Sounds good, right? At least it's like a whole number.
Yeah,
it's
right?
not like 27 3/4. So yeah, I feel good about 30. So one thing I can do here, I can make myself a guide. So that's right where I want the cut to happen. And so this is where the table is gonna sit. So So basically I'm gonna attach a piece of material all the way down this edge, and that's gonna serve as my guide.
Oh, nice. Look at you with all these tricks. It's almost like you own a ramp building company.
The line that I drew down there was 1 3/4, so I'm gonna mark 1 3/4 here as well. And then this is going to sit right there. And then I'm gonna attach it just so it doesn't move. So I'm gonna throw a couple screws in there.
Would clamping it also work?
Clamping it would also work.
As always, have the proper PPE, safety glasses. You don't want to get a splinter in your eye.
So that was a clean cut all the way through.
It's a Wally for ants. We're just gonna do the same exact thing for the other piece.
See that little spark?
Yeah, what was that from?
I think that was from a screw.
Dang, we're kind of whipping this thing together quick.
I think, yeah, it'll probably be just like 10 more minutes.
And by we, I mean you.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah,
See
nice
that?
and flush. Look at that.
That bow is kind of gnarly.
Dude, that bow is crazy. I think when we nail it or screw it, I mean it'll...
Yeah, we're gonna have to like force it into place.
Okay,
So that's what we want right there. So I'm just gonna tack this. So it can't go anywhere on us. That one right. Cool. So now that's not going anywhere.
Smarter, not harder.
Bring me in this Mac Daddy. I think on the ends, I'm just gonna do what it's called toenailing it. So I'm gonna go here and shoot in there. And then in the middle, I'll have to drill a bigger hole and then actually go through and then attach to the other. And we're pre-drilling so that we don't risk cracking the ABS.
This is like the perfect rail to get comfortable front 5-0ing a round rail.
Ooh, fatty.
According to Zach Dolan's, fatter round rails are easier to skate.
Really?
Yeah, but he also thinks that front crooks are easier than back feebles, so he doesn't know what he's talking
Yeah,
about.
he's kind of an alien.
He's just 100% an alien.
Yeah, that feels like pretty good
Yeah,
already.
that looks good. Rail's done. No, I'm not gonna lie. I'm like honestly really jealous that you're gonna get to skate this. It looks really fun. Go for a thicker drill bit for these.
So I want to kind of try to match that angle. So I'm gonna go kind of over here. But the main concern is that it fits this. Oh, it's ever so slightly too tight. So I'm gonna kind of bore it out. There we go.
There it is.
Okay. So I think I'm gonna use longer screws.
Yeah. Oh, there we go.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. That's why we need this.
Swiss Army Cory.
Purpose fuels passion.
Oh, nice. Where'd you get that?
I had it made.
Oh, what? With that exact...
Custom Kershaw. Yeah, that's kind of like the last couple of years I always get knives from my back pocket just for stuff like that, open boxes, whatever. But I always put like some kind of daily short motivational quote.
That's the secret to success. Getting knives with motivational quotes in it.
Where are you, screw? I'm gonna look down the end. Oh, that works actually. opposite this time. Do this side.
You're gonna stagger it further down? Okay.
Yeah, so like here now. Very careful. Ooh. I don't know what's going on there.
He's using the light off of that gun to see what the screw on this gun is doing.
That one did go between the ply.
Did it?
Yeah, but I can just throw another screw to tighten it.
Oh yeah, that makes sense. Now he's drilling some holes going the other way, attaching it, and then I think that'll be it.
Yeah, we just gotta dig into the Twisted Sister side.
We're not gonna skate it. No, we ain't gonna skate it.
I mean, it's good, it's sturdy, it's on there, but the only thing I'm a little concerned about is as we're putting pressure again and again and again, like skating it over
Make
time.
it split.
I feel like they're gonna eventually like find their way sliding out. So I almost want to do some little like cross members, like just thin pieces of ply to connect from the bottom.
Yeah, I was
and
thinking
maybe
that.
just like on the ends, one in the middle or something. And the other good thing about that is, say we set this rail down on ground that sort of like has a hump or something. If it has different points to hit, it can like avoid that hump.
Oh,
Whereas
yeah.
right now, everything is on one level plane.
Yeah.
So if you put it somewhere, you could get a rock. So if we put those little like connector points.
Almost like legs.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's do that.
So we're gonna need to measure whatever that is.
From the edge of one 2x4 to the, or 2x6
Yep.
to the other.
It's about 7. Probably a little bigger over here.
8.5.
Nailed it.
What
8.5.
What can I say?
So yeah, I just want some like thin, really thin material. Maybe even like this.
I was gonna say, yeah, what about that birch? So here we go, we got these little strips.
Yeah, these are gonna be our little connectors. So next I need to see, we got turbo. What did we say? One was 7 and one was 8.5.
Yep.
So the middle would probably be, do your math, 7 3/4.
Nailed it.
I think, I'm guessing. Okay, safety glasses, where are you? Yeah, just like that.
Perfect.
One in the middle.
So like you said, we're doing this not just for stability, so in case the ground's a little uneven, it'll have legs, so it isn't one solid bottom, so it'll rock, but also it's going to make it a little bit more sturdy of a ramp and hopefully more durable. Now, since it is going to be wood on the ground, which can be a little bit slippery, you could get something to make it like less slippery attached it.
We have some little sticky pads that we put on the bottom of our rail feet. So
Yeah.
we just use the same. Or if you're looking for like a quick fix at home, just double-sided duct tape.
Double-sided duct tape.
Yeah.
Oh, that makes sense. That's a
Or
good
like
one.
if you don't have double-sided duct tape, I mean, just have your duct tape roll it over onto itself.
Yeah. But don't let the duct tape companies know that that's all double-sided duct tape is.
I think there's a company that sells rails like this.
Like this is the rail.
They're marketed at trampoline boarding. No offense to tramp boarders.
Oh yeah, they do use PVC stuff because it's
Right?
more, it's grind's a lot easier and slicker, and you're not putting as like much, you're not dragging a truck on it. The trucks are also made of some sort of plastic. Yeah, trampoline boarding is awesome, I think. This looks so fun.
Yeah. But I remember one time, like, we delivered a ramp or like, we were doing an install and a kid had a PVC rail just like this, but it looked like pretty official. Like it was like nice screws and nice angles. And I was like, did you buy that? He's like, oh yeah. It was like trampboard.com. It's like, that's kind of cool.
Trampboard.com for free. How's that feel? Sturdy?
Yeah, it feels good.
Oh, wow. This is it. This is the rail.
Okay, it needs a logo.
Oh, yeah, definitely logo it up.
It needs, sticky stuff for the feet.
Sneak peek what?
All right, sneak peek at the new script.
Oh, that looks sick.
Can you tell it's different?
Yeah, I can.
You could probably tell because you've seen it 1,000 times.
Yeah.
But it's just the lines are a little crisper, a little cleaner, more geometrical. The other ones was more sketchy, meant to look like it was like hand done.
Mm-hmm.
So
and it doesn't have the quarter pipe.
yeah, no quarter pipe. We're gonna like not phase it out, but like rely on it less.
Yeah, exactly, because you know that we sell those.
Exactly. Hey, shout out to my boy Daddy Durso, A's Custom Vinyls.
Oh, is that who you get your vinyls through?
Yeah, I like sent him this artwork, and he finished them in like a day,
Oh, wow.
and then shipped them like the next day.
Jeez.
And look, they just come out perfect.
Oh, that looks so crisp. Oh, I like that so much more.
Right? So here's our little sticky pads to prevent some of that sliding. And I'm just gonna do the outside edges because like we were talking about before, we almost want the middle to be ever so slightly higher in case the ground's doing something funny.
Mm-hmm.
Probably weighs like 25 pounds? No, maybe less, maybe like 20.
Man, that thing is light.
Let's see how it looks. For free.
Free rail. The real question is it worth it? Let's skate it.
I kind of can't wait. I just want to like hop on it real quick.
Are you going to jump on it right now? This ground's awful. Oh.
I should try this now because in the event that it's too brittle and it cracks, we can do our backup one. So
Okay, yeah, while we're here.
I should throw a 50 on it before we take it over there.
Did you want to come out of the garage for smooth pop, or are you just going to use this?
Good call.
Yeah, I'm smart. Yeah. Oh, yeah, you got it by yourself, actually. I think it's so light. Man, if we cut handles out of this thing, we'll put ourselves out of business. Oh, dude, it sounded so smooth.
Feels good.
50 it.
50.
First try.
That was sketchy.
Dude, do it again. It seemed like it was pretty sturdy, though.
It kind of just threw me off though because I didn't hear it.
Yeah.
You know how like when you skate a rail, you get on and that sound metal on metal, you're like, oh, okay, good lock.
Yeah, I'm in. Yeah.
Gauge it. I was like, what is this lock in?
I think sound is like 1/3 of the pleasure of skating. It's like, yeah, you're good. Like this thing ain't breaking. Not anytime soon. You'll definitely get some time out of it.
Yeah, look at this. And then you could just skate with it down the street.
That's true. Here we go. To the private TF.
Oh, it's solid.
Oh, that thing ain't going nowhere.
It's really good on this ground. I got you.
Yeah, he just rolls up. Skirt. All right, this is my rolling longlands right here, baby. Here we go. I wonder if I could grind it with this thing. You could. I'd be afraid to step off. So we're gonna have Cory demonstrate a couple tricks on this thing, see how sturdy this thing really is, put it to the test, see what tricks work, see what tricks don't work. Oh boy, wax on PVC? I feel like this is pretty treacherous. I feel like this is illegal. Oh, nollie guy. Oh, that looks so fun. Cross lock. Nollie back lip? That's a cheap trick. If you ever go to a skate park and someone's nollie backlipping the flat bar, there's a 10 out of 10 chance that that person sucks at skating. Oh, that still looks really fun. Yeah. So he's having a little bit of trouble with the front feeble in this rail, but only because it's fat. Like the pinch point is definitely different than a narrower flat bar. So obviously you can make it skinnier coping. But this is just what we got for free. So if you're trying to get it for free, you might not have the ability to be too picky. I actually have a request. Do you think you can no slide the whole thing? When I can't skate, I make my friends do tricks that I feel like I normally would do if I was skating with them. And no slide on this is definitely something that I thought about the second he started putting it together. The fact that it has like that taper on the side just makes it look a little bit more exciting to slide a no slide. I don't know. I'm stoked on this thing. Oh yeah, you got. Here we go, switch backboard. Most switch guy right now. Sammy Baptista over here. That's sick. I like that you wooed yourself.
Huh?
I like that you wooed yourself. You're like, woo!
Switch, I'm gonna try that one again.
That was a good one.
Was it?
Switch back lifts. What's next?
Okay. First tee?
No way! I didn't even know you could do that trick. All right, switch front grind. Switch 50.
There we go.
Oh. So there you have it. This flat bar works excellent. Cory's continuing to skate it after the video's over because it's actually a pretty fun flat bar. Judging by the wear and tear on one session, obviously this thing's not going to last forever, but it is free. You will have fun, and I honestly recommend doing it just as a fun project. Nollie front boards are going down right now. Like I said at the beginning, we do sell all sorts of ramps and rails. We have a version that's sort of like this, but it's definitely more souped up and sturdy. It has metal coping. It's very, very specific dimensions, and it's a real fun skate. We also have regular rails, square rails, basically anything you can think of that's an obstacle, we probably sell it. We even do mini ramps in kit form that we can mail them out to wherever you are, and you can set it up with very easy to understand instructions, as well as quarter pipes. And we also do installs if you're in the local California, Southern California area. So yeah, just check out our website. Obviously that link will be in the description, but it's keenramps.com. See what you like, see if you want to buy anything. At the very least, I hope you learned something, and until next time.